Last term, I was sexually assaulted, and I thought that I was getting over it, but I don't think I am. I used to like my body, and I used to like having sex, but ever since it happened, I don't like the way my body feels.
Our bodies and minds are complex, and the way they interact with each other often defines how we look at ourselves. Young adults often base their opinion about themselves on what they consume on a daily basis, as well as how their peers perceive them and what people around them say about their appearance. Add to that the fact that the content on the internet and mainstream pop culture doesn't help the fact. Growing up, every individual's bodies and minds undergo numerous changes. Dealing with all these changes is often extremely overwhelming. So in this video, we try to break down the various components and complexities of body image and consent, body image and self-esteem. What we think about our body, how we see it, how others perceive it is closely linked to our self-esteem. As we grow up, changes in our body takes place not just externally but also internally. How we see and perceive things changes, and it is intimidating at first. This is because of the lack of conversation around the topic. There is an overarching conservative thought that one's body is private and is not to be discussed in public, which prevents many young adults and even older people from learning about the problems of negative body image and getting access to accurate information. The Girls' Attitude Survey, which looked at 1,600 girls and young women aged 7 to 21, determined that the older girls get, the more ashamed they become of their appearance. What determines body image? As we enter our teenage, we are constantly fed with this idea of a perfect body in every content that we consume, be it on the internet, on TV, in movies, in songs, books, or even in conversations with people. The perfect body is always depicted as fair and handsome.
कुछ ठीक नहीं होगा जब तक तुम्हारा वेट रिड्यूस नहीं होता कोई लड़का वड़का नहीं मिलने वाला तुम्हें.
But that is absolutely incorrect and a problematic portrayal. The rampant consumerism and capitalism have narrowed the idea of beauty, and there is immense pressure to look a certain way. This flawed idea forces young adults to stop seeing their body as their own, but as something that needs to be customized in accordance with others. This impacts not just their physical health, but takes a huge toll on their mental and emotional health. A 2019 study found that an increase in depressive symptoms seemed to be associated with physical changes that emerge in one's body. The role that media plays. While there are multiple factors that determines one's understanding of their body image, one of the most important and overarching is the portrayal in media. Both pop culture and social media reflects the reality of society and thus ends up magnifying several wrong beliefs and stereotypes associated with one's body. Platforms that focus on visual images and use image enhancement filters often end up pushing forth wrong ideas. An investigation by the Wall Street Journal found that the TikTok algorithm shows accounts registered as 13-year-olds thousands of weight loss videos within weeks of joining the platform. Advertisements and movies promote certain body types as attractive and the rest as unattractive. They very rarely talk about disabled bodies and fat bodies, thus alienating them. This furthers the already attached stigma and aids body shaming. Body image and consent. Another very important point that warrants addressing is the relationship between body image and consent. While the two might seem separate, they interact with each other in very intricate ways. Constant body shaming, be it goodwill people randomly advising about tips to lose weight and stay fit, negative perceptions about our bodies, about how they look and feel, often put us in a place where neither we understand our bodies nor are we willing to accept it. The idea of fitness itself is seen and perceived from a very ableist lens. Furthermore, a lack of conversation addressing the changes and creating awareness and providing reasoning about the same further isolates an individual from their body. As a result of this, understanding the concept of consent when it comes to our bodies becomes extremely difficult. The idea of consent, how it functions and why it is important can only form with a better understanding of one's body and with understanding of boundaries. The idea of pursuing the perfect body image often blurs the boundaries between what is consensual and non-consensual, and this is no fault of the individual but a larger socio-cultural issues in the society. What needs to be done? Young adults are privy to a lot of information, especially in the 21st century digital age. They need to be given the resources and agency to understand and process that information in the right way to make sense of the changes, anxieties, and worries that they experience. There needs to be accountability to equip young adults with the right information about their bodies and sexuality right from the grassroots level, starting from home, at the educational institutions, as well as at the policy level. There is an urgent need to address the vulnerabilities of younger generations when it comes to comprehensive sexuality education. CSE allows younger people to develop a better understanding of their bodies without a sense of shame. It promotes a sex-positive and body-positive attitude and helps to start a more honest dialogue about body image issues. This goes a long way to equip young adults with resources to make informed decisions. The myths and stigmas around perfect body types need to be crushed at all levels, and policies and understanding of body image has to be more inclusive of all body types. Rectification needs to start from textbooks to one's own beliefs. People need to be encouraged not just to respect their bodies, but to feel confident to own them. What are some body image stigmas and issues that you have faced? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment and share. And don't forget to subscribe to Feminism in India for your dose of desi intersectional feminist content.